Okay, it's Adventure Elliot. I am in the town of La Alcalá de Real, which is in Andalucia, about 1 hour south of Jaen, a rather large city in Andalucia. And today I'm exploring this castle called La Mota, El Castillo de la Mota, algo así, something like that. It's a Muslim castle with a ton of history, a strategic point in the reconquest of Spain via the Christian Crusades, overtaking the Muslims, and also Napoleon from France. And I'm doing a tour today. I am one of 2 tourists here, the lady told me, or people. Maybe they're not a tourist. I don't even think I'm a tourist because I live in Spain. But I have a handy app that is giving me a virtual tour, a voiceover in English, so that I can understand what's going on. And as such, when I hear things or learn things, I will help you guys understand by what I learn. So this is great. All right, so I am here and I'm going to go up and go all around and look at all the sites. Fortaleza de la Mota. So I'm already learning that this was basically a huge town and it supported life, and it had everything that a town would need, such as a hospital, jail, blacksmiths, you know, everything that a medieval town would have. As we continue to ascend here, and you can see this strategic point for the Muslims that made this, there's a soccer field, would give great views and vantage points to see enemies coming in, such as the also powerful Christian Crusades from the north. However, obviously this was conquered by the Christians, and I think I'm at part 3, door 3, and I will listen in and see what I can find out about this part before I let you know. This is the main gate to enter the ancient city, Arco del Peso de la Harina. So the merchants from the outside would come here and have to get let in and pay a tax in order to sell their products, their merchandise. And the market, I think, was right here, I heard. Hola, ¿qué tal? And this is the main door to the city. So within this market, there was also sales of medieval medicine in what's called a botica, which is an ancient pharmacy that is partially closed, so I can't go in all the way, but I can give you a little sneak peek of the ancient pharmacy en la botica. Okay, gracias, señor.
Gracias.
Me voy.
Ahora.
All right. So here would be the ancient pharmacy. Some ancient vending machines right there selling Pepsi. So, all right, yeah, now I can take my mask off, but imagine all the vendors, the merchants, the horses, the livestock, the products being sold here. Wow, pretty cool, huh? Pretty cool. I've never been in a place like this before. This is first time. Little Game of Thrones action, but actually true. So let's continue on to the Alcazaba, which is where the rich people lived. So we have the Alcazaba military area. Alcalá. Living quarters for the wealthy. Let's see if the light adjusts, if we can get some good stuff in here. Just bummer. A lot of these are still closed. For what reason, I don't know. Temporarily closed. Whatever. Let's see. I think I can get up here though. Torre de la Campana.
También influían poderosamente la realidad de la Alcalá recae fundamentalmente en la familia Fernández de Mota, quienes se apoyaron para su desempeño en una
So the military area, the military elite with their horses, stables, houses. I was informed that it was elite. And a bodega, which in short is a shed. So the bodega is a place to process and store the main crop at this time, grapes. For wine, El Lagar is a winery, so you can see these guys are crushing the grapes the old-fashioned way, and the juice would flow down here. Okay, let's see. This is really cool, and this is where they would store the wine. Very interesting. All right, so this is the remnants of the city. And you see how there's many things dug out, which were wells or reservoirs for the water, because obviously this is a hot place. Access to water wasn't the easiest, so they had to go underground. I don't know how many people lived here, but I imagine a lot of people died. La vivienda, the dwellings, the housing situation. Made of rocks. Alright, I'm gonna make my way to the church La Iglesia. You can see archaeologists have been doing work, pulling up remnants from under the ground. Pretty amazing if you like archaeology. Absolutely swarming with bees. And of course they're not bothering me because they're just doing what they're meant to do. Beautiful creatures. We must save them. Here's a cannon, a trebuchet, and the church I'm going to check out next. Old cemetery of Alcalá Real. Hola. Are you okay? You have babies. Plaza Alta, entering Plaza Alta. This was originally a mosque that the Christians conquered and turned it into one of their own churches, which is why it doesn't resemble a mosque anymore. Here's a model. So the town would be all around and up. The church, the Alcazaba. All right, going inside the church. Wow. This is where there was a movie playing. ¿Y esto estaba donde estaba la mezquita, por ejemplo?
Primero estuvo la mezquita, luego hubo una iglesia
Ok, una iglesia más pequeña.
pequeña y esta es la segunda iglesia. Y todas estas excavaciones son, bueno, muchas son tumbas de las personas que se enterraban en la iglesia. No había un cementerio fuera, se enterraba a todas las personas en la iglesia hasta finales del siglo medio del XVIII.
Ok, gracias, señor. So, these are ancient tombs of people who were buried inside these iglesia. And before this, all of this was a mosque. Because remember, the Muslims conquered this part of Spain first. And then the Christian Crusades took it over, made a church, buried people inside in these tombs. And there's other tombs outside, but what you see here is from the Christian Crusades. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but that's what I'm getting. And it obviously doesn't resemble a mosque. So very cool, very cool. Here's the entrance. The only other tourists here, or people visiting, I should say. Cárcel Real, the real prison or jail. And still all of this is old remnants and houses, everything in between. Cárcel Real. Tower of the real prison tower. Okay, let's check it out. Amazing views everywhere. Alright guys, and that was a tour of the Fortaleza de la Mota, a once Muslim castle, village, outpost, fort, reconquered by the Christians, and now a archaeological and historically significant site here in southern Andalucia, Spain. Now I'm gonna go down and check out the city of about 20,000 people, La Alcalá de Real. Grab a coffee, see if I can meet some locals, find out what it's like here. So, hope you enjoyed that video. Like and subscribe, thumbs up. I'll see you on the next adventure.